Okay, let's see. All right, we're going to share this. Hi, everyone. It's Refreshing High Priestess. I have something I need to share real quick. Please bear with me real quick. Let me just make sure I post this on LinkedIn. You guys know, like last time, oh, shoot. I do apologize for both the background noise of somebody going ahead and facilitating metalworking in the background. And then on top of that, um, the noise that you may hear from the illicit virtual reality that I was uploaded to stop this message. So you guys know that I have been showing you some of the things that got started because of the war with Stephanie and Drake, and then that got a lot of people hit up with unnecessary charges, drama, chaos, et cetera, et cetera. Now something really like came across my desk that I needed to talk about because it happened in an instant, and it's gonna give you guys assurance that things are moving and can definitely get better by you like seeing it and also putting in action. But also, yes, I do have a camera in my house, and then also it's going to give you the ability to see what has been happening behind the scenes for so long that a lot of people are just not going to start getting comfortable talking about because there's safety there, right? So let me kind of show you what just recently happened. And this is like very out of control. So some of you guys may not know this, but Drake and Stephanie robbed the entire, not just Toronto, it was Toronto, Winnipeg, and then like three different municipalities in like the Ottawa area of like over $3.5 billion in public health money and social service dollars, pills, etc., cars, machinery, supplies over a span of 4 years. And it just came out. And I mentioned it yesterday and talked about it. And I emailed somebody about it because I've been sending out a lot of my work because I was like, okay, let's see what I'm going to do until the investigation is over and we move forward with the war. So because of that, I started putting in like applications at different hospital networks, right, to set people up one, and then to see, let's see where we're going to be working, and putting our money, because we worked with the indigenous community, and I have to give updates to the Ojibwa Cree Nation, the Mahashanuk, the different water tribes, earth tribes, the tribes of the Ohlone, the Mahankuk, the Yippawa, the Hamakamwa tribe, the Chillamuk, the Tillamook, the Suquamish. I have to give you guys an update in regards to what happened with the elders, the Council of Elders in both places. But for now, what I will say is that they got caught to trafficking everyone's children. There's several indigenous children missing all throughout Toronto, right? All throughout Canada. And because what was going on is they were working with these goofy bitches that were like not even really native, but kind of sort of look like it because they're from space and genetically modified. And they're playing games, or their phone was tapped and their emails were taken to be able to access like spreadsheets and stuff like that in school sites and people's CPS cases and whatever to play with people's kids. So when I started emailing my workout and stuff like that to set people up, they hacked every single health network in Toronto to play games because Drake was so jealous and was like, oh, she is lying about this and that. And he opened up a can of worms because I named an organization that shouldn't even exist. East Bay Asian Local Community Development Corp. How are they getting hella money to build housing? Oh, no, it's the Daily. He stole everyone's money. Let's go to America, because he did that. And they got 3 people kidnapped in Toronto. So I want to show you what happened though, wherein this I'm sorry, my computer's just glitching because they're trying to put magic on it through like me being on Zoom. I want to show you what happened with everyone getting fired in less than 24 hours because that information came out. And in less than a few minutes, a call to his former lawyer was made. In less than a few seconds, several people were kidnapped and then arrested for what they got involved in with that. So let me show you what got started. Give me 1 second. So, anyways, I want to say thank you to the community who's been like working. We've been trying to do the best we can with what we have, yeah. And it's been a little bit tricky, and even slippery because of all the miscommunication, lack communication, and tampered with communications. Thank you, sister. Because there's somebody's meeting and they can hear my voice like blasting through because of what they started. So they act on it to let you know, stop taking people's kids. So every single Indigenous health lead in Canada is being replaced, several of them, because they were working in this nonsense. Play with Drake and look at no, go play with Castle and all these bitch ass niggas that don't even have dick and they're delusional. Then what happened is they played with me and my baby daddy in virtual reality, try to take my work and start hella shit because I speak every native language. Yeah, so in like Ojibwa, there's a Ojibwa then Cree. So in Cree, if I were to say hello, it's like a Mahalunuk. Mahalunuk, hello. If I were to say I'm a priestess, that's a Wachunchuk, right? If I were to speak Ojibwa, I would say like hello. That's like the life in you is aware of the life in me as well. Like it's like that's how they say it, but it right. But in Ojibwa, it will be in Ojibwa Komka. Yeah, like they will say Ojibwa Komka, right? Or if you're speaking the Ojibwa that's like interconnected with Japanese for a specific type of like plant life spell work, right? Through the hyperdimensional language, you would say Tafankanai, right? So because of that, a lot of bitches got caught up. They fired every single Indigenous health lead for what they saw in that virtual reality. Drake's voice blasting across like, oh yeah, you think you're this and that. I'm really patient. It's a gift, like starting hella shit, causing hella drama, and people's kids like blasting on screen, being sacrificed in rituals because they're playing with virtual reality. And they try to tie all themselves to my crown chakra, and there was a mirror there. Wow. So when I inverted, they showed everyone their world. Share my world. Don't you leave. I mean, but that poison will have you like hightailing it out of there, like literally, and then you're gonna go on road, you're gonna and that's it for you. So what's gonna end up happening here is you're now every single health authority is hiring for a brand new health Indigenous lead. The whole entire departments are being overhauled, and I'm going out there to go and help them with this bullshit that they got started. Yeah, Stephanie, yeah, we're in Toronto. That was my hand, and you saw with the soft lavender. Stephanie, listen, funny things sexually, but I don't talk about that. Why did you bring it up? Yeah, whose work is this? This is water, and there's a fruit coloring. So just so now, right? You see the chaos. Now, who else wants to start some shit? Look at this. This is just something like quick. Unicorn app. That means that it raised a lot of money and shut down because all these were fake. Didn't I tell you about that before? And they like shut down people's they go ahead and they make all these fake apps, steal a bunch of money, and then they run off and these different influencers upload and stuff like that, and then they get. By the way, I'll tell you guys, they are trying to like shut down my stream. I want to show you my lips. So, but it's basically I make my own lip chat. I want to show you that this morning, because of what they were doing, playing games with everyone's chemicals. That's another thing that came up. Stephanie stole everyone's chemicals. When you're doing your lip care and stuff like that, and you're using her products, your skin is going to start reacting because they switched out everyone's products so she can try to get good stuff for like cheap for her stuff. And it showed up like in like something that I got from Whole Foods. It was like some like rosehip oil because I make my own like little like lip thing. So there's like a supply that they usually get like, and they distribute it like across like 4 different like regional areas, like the Toronto area, sometimes Chicago area, New York and DC, different like companies that make like lip glosses and stuff like that. They buy it, like, you know, the dollar lip gloss. And I got some of that. So I just want to tell you guys that be careful with those beauty supplies. And I did a training for the cartel and everyone else about who's stealing everyone's beauty supplies. And those like little handles that she had, like, I'm going to make these makeup brushes and they were made with crystal handles that was stolen from a certain company. They found out everything. So you guys are playing like that. They stole some of these metals that they were like going to war with and used it, the metal that's used for guns to make like blow dryers. Bitch, you did what? Whoa. Wow. So in your attempts to be my princess, and yeah, I'm lit in Toronto, and I was playing with the Bible first and all this bullshit that they got started over nothing. Everyone's kids are missing, right? So somebody swiftly heard about this, found out about me. Oh, really? Stephanie and Drake again after PCP in high school? Let me help you. And then again in Scarborough? Right, yeah, after games in Ottawa. Okay, so then ended up happening here. Oh, you just don't know. You just don't know. That's it. Everyone found out all at once because my voice went blasting because of my water placement in that river, the Great Lakes, and blasting across Toronto and all through fucking Canada, and all the Indigenous people coming out the Inouye. Um, Tisha Kumfanuk. Yeah, like because they also speak like Ojibwe and Cree, the Inouye, and we're just like talking like what the fuck, and then people are like, yeah, like are you paying attention? And online, we're like showing you that this is happening in real time by posting stuff, right? So I'm looking in public health stuff, right? And then look what ended up happening, right? In public health, I started looking at public health jobs. Look at what ended up happening. Why is Chase hiring for brand new branch managers at almost every single location? What? Chase Bank, because of what got started. Yeah, Chase Bank, because of Stephanie and them playing with everyone's bank account and starting hella shit and causing hella drama and using a certain technology to launder like everyone's banks. But you had to have somebody at the bank to like upload that to the server. Everyone got fucking fired. He said, "Did you see this in public health, Queen?" I said, "Yeah, it says public health right there." All throughout the United States, they were trying to show me, like, look, are you paying attention? Look at the salary and the hours. Okay, great. We wanted to show that we're all like watching. I just said 333 because I know that's communication. Ooh, they're really not fucking playing. And let me show you though, like, did you see like it says 37, like an hour? Or did you notice? Yeah, they're really not playing. They really fired everyone. Stephanie and Drake and all them playing and teaching them all those terror holes and get on them. They got everyone fired and set up and put in jail, bitch. And everyone's kids are missing. So then what ended up happening, yes, they're hiring for the branch manager, they're hiring for a whole bunch of different like leads and programs and everything at Chase Bank. And each one of these jobs, he wants me to tell you, is at least like 6 positions. So everyone's getting fired from the bank for playing games with that account and like playing games with me, my twin in virtual reality. Yes, because that's how we got started, robbing everyone's cartel, robbing everyone's farm, starting hella shit. Oh, she thinks she's killing. She's going out tonight. Haha, no money. What the fuck? I had like 6K in my account. Every here. Some of these things. Bitch, here, Stephanie's new tool for mates. Let me upload. Haha, bitch. Ooh, whoa, oh, and that's why there's so many murders and whoa. So let me show you a little birdie told me to go online today. Hey, Queen, did you see what we posted? First, there's a man in Canada that got posted here, and it was Stephanie and Drake again. And he said, "Hey, Queen, I'll send you an email. My name is strange, but please don't think of me like that. I'm not a cyborgian." His name was Matt Hunter. Because something's gonna come up in a minute with our friend Mr. DeSantis, who's Spanish 18 times. His real name is Diguazis. That's like real Spanish. Like what we're speaking now is pretty Latin. So this Spanish, his last name is Diguazis or Dizaxos. In the Spanish, that's also hyphenated for specifically the metal word, right? So DeSantis, he went back on Gavin Newsom and made a t-shirt that said, "Stop pussyfooting around," because Gavin Newsom's having people's kids but trying to cut out and like that's from your clot surgery. And he is selling that shirt for $34.47. $34.47. No, I'm not actually playing. They're really shit in front of me. Whoa. Because I have diplomatic immunity and the real kind of Stephanie, the one where I can really run up on you and start a lot of shit. And sister, just to the side. And the law enforcement they're helping, you guys to know that you guys want to go properly and take them on the road. There's 4 specific sites that you can take them in every city and state. In your city, in your hood, where you drop them off, they'll pick them up and go take them to the morgue. Because the morgue is too full. And just make sure you write a note. Okay. There we go. It's happening. It's happening quick. You have to get caught. It's done. Yeah, you guys snap and watch Offset all day, and then they ask for closet food with cereal, and you still think it's okay. Let me drink my juice. So, whoa. So, by the way, I have communicated with Offset's mom on LinkedIn, and but you hoes are really gonna get set the fuck up in that so badly. Well, just wait, because I'm gonna keep on showing my type. get jobs with it, taking my like but statements and trying to get apartments with it. Oh, so many hoes got fired. They did something where, oh, come fly out here for a job. We'll give you a bonus and everything. Give them 1,000 to move out here. I'm sorry, we can't hire you anymore. We found out about Cyborgia. I just talk about this investigation because we were uploaded to the Dream Machine to hire you and given magic and stuff like that. Ooh, and then threatened if we didn't. Whoa. So I'll be careful. Yeah. So I get online, right? Yeah. It's early in the morning. It's loud. Why? It's still loud. It's not gonna stop until it's, yeah, that's a double negative. And you know, it's long road to long road and it's still long road. This doesn't change. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So now well, not actually, let me look this up because now all of a sudden there's problems with the internet. I mean, what's wrong? We'll be here all day because we all are. Whoa. In the office of profession and paperwork, now talks to Stephanie and booty eating. Yeah, and Carol same and oh, no pussy and wow, where's mine? Oh. In the drama, the woman, so I was talking everywhere. She shaped shifting in the line in a second, but I seen it though. They're starting to shit in charges. Trudeau, Trudeau, he inducted me into the French royal family. There's nothing for us to talk about. He put money on Stephanie's head. He hates her. She got shot at. Whoa, and arrested. Whoa, he left her out. She had like, exactly. So let me pull this up. Another hospital network that was really hit by Drake. They really got clipped financially, unfortunately, and we helped them split their budget because I did some like seek and scan questions. I said, there's 1, 2, 3 budgets where you can find this much, and this much. If you pull it all together, fire that person that's stealing, stop paying for like chairs every year. They're not chairs, it's just him in an other budget. And then like go ahead and clean that up with the electricity. You don't even like use it or those subscriptions. They $11 million immediately. There we go. Another budget right there. There's $14 million that we have like backstop because someone like hid like a spreadsheet of like all like secret funds because they're supposed to have it. It's like mandated. People have like killed. That's what Quranic. They shut down the New York government and demanded that they like fix the projects and do this and do that because it was legally in New York in like the 70s. So they have to have backstop food and like cremation chemicals and like rape kits that work and stuff like that. And make sure your rape kits work, and you end up in this, which brings me to the point, right? Because we're just here, right? Last night on the YouTube, I talked about Drake getting put in sex torture chambers because he's starting shit. Somebody came over here blasting Lil Wayne. Look, she licked me like a lollipop. I'll just play it. Shorty wanna fuck, yeah, I like that. Bottles in the club. By the way, I look for other alcohol. Thank you. That's your new hustle. You may not be able to hear it. Let me see. You can hear it in the video, but not onto the computer. Because I was like, is this the right? Oh yeah, that is. Thank you. Yes, it was blasting. Everyone was recording it in my apartment complex because Greg uploaded my whole apartment to virtual reality to stop people. That's how somebody's daughter went missing. Oh yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Keep on playing with PCP addicts and you keep on getting drama. Thank you, Toronto. Toronto 2 times, or maybe it can stop if I put my hand back into the past and just say she wasn't even born. Actually, I can actually do that, but I have to call the high priestess because she may actually want her licks in. Yeah, her licks. Um, so yeah, you know, that's how we used to do it, the Iroquois. There was just like a cloud over you, like when the day you were born or you were incepted in somebody's mind, and then they just stop it all the way through. So you can be running around the whole place, but no one even sees you. That's how you create a ghost or a gasalto, right? An apparition that doesn't have any effect here, but you only know that it's an apparition because it once held a specific space and time. So by usually anchoring to a specific plant substance or reproductive force or hair of a priestess or a specific spiral found in a gluconite priest or priestess. And I just had to like, you know, completely like explaining, indigenous things. Like, we don't hello, but you have to say the we hold your tongue meaning the I in me sees the I in you, and I know that we have a similar one, like stuff like that. So yeah, is this my statement of indigenous heritage for my role? You fit in so well. Canada, they know me. I've changed. Yeah, I'm 32 now. That was when I was like 20 years old. No, I didn't drink alcohol. It wasn't legal, but it was. Yeah. So, I'm getting off the fucking computer. I think that's a good idea. So, anyways, I'm gonna make one point, but let me make another point here because I have another point to make in a few other minutes. I talked about Brousseau, the baby mama, and now here they put it in the media. What is Sophie doing away from her baby daddy that she does not talk to because charges, and he's so embarrassing. Exactly. So one of the things that, like, literally this was yesterday, right? So they're putting stuff in the media to show you like, oh, look, do you see like chaos and madness because you won't stop starting shit? This is another one. These three men, they went and they rammed a car into a pharmacy and said, oh, they told me if this specific woman whose name and address and phone number I have right here, they told me if I do that, then I will get out of charges because there is a chemical warfare and we need support. There's a black witch that is using chemicals to attack us in the air and sky with magic. I need help. And he got out all his charges, bitch, and they kept up all that shit. Wow. So, right, because they're playing with the feds and they set up the whole hood. Is that correct or correct is correct? Who cares? Right. And then again, pussyfooting around, right? Stop pussyfooting around. There's a t-shirt and it's again 3447. Thank you. And then again, inside of that article that was in CNN too, and they were talking about pipe ball injuries may cost Americans 377 million. Why are they in healthcare costs? Because they were talking about what Drake did, how that really blew up overnight in like hella raids and hella arrests. Yeah, that's how they're getting money. Oh, and God, and yeah, God, yeah. Okay. So now, right, and they put Qatar Airlines because we're going to talk about this high priest who's going to make Jannah today. So, anyways, look at all this nonsense, and then a man in the Bronx who's Cardi in the vagina one time and in the booty several said he was going to shoot somebody and then accidentally fell and shot himself in the Bronx. The other man was in Cardi several times and then not, and again, and then they're all both gone, but both of them were in each other. Whoa, that's really lethal, and that's how that got exposed. So she didn't know. So I heard two big booms, says the 37-year-old woman. I want to talk, I'm 37, put that in there. She talked about what happened. I just heard a big boom. And now, and whoa, and whoa, and hey, and whoa, and hey, whoa. After playing with the high priest Bob Marley's nephew, where it says screenshot, it says 0137. Okay, and now high priest giving a specific chiong from ancient Ethiopia called what's that nonsense called? And yeah, necropolis, where they went to go and bomb bodies and bringing that out and saying, oh, it's jackfruit and dying instantly at 137 screenshotting. Not even know this high priest. MRSA, not good. That's why everyone dying Miami Gardens, you're next. I'm starting shit. Crime scene tape really is everywhere. They're running out. This ratchet cat exposing everything in Daily. Whoa, that's it. With blue corn in Asia. Nikki, you have to leave that place. Why? Body's smelling, not because ass is fat. Drake and get out with gunshots and drama. Email, hey, Queen, seeing Google at, okay, Google, please look. With the hand, I'll show you. Queen, please, showing, and the hand, because your hand alone in the Italian, Mamma mia, because several people got kidnapped by the Italian mafia playing with Max Minghella. Ma'am, please telling now, hey, Google, set up hands-free, because look, no hands and a hand cut off and sewed to the ass and found in the New York health system. Yes, they cut some female's hand off and sewed it to her ass because she helped Drake kidnap somebody's sister and traffic her and had her killed. And hand. And look, no hands after playing with Brother Wale at done and booty melting and whoa, Junie, and starting way too much shit and causing hella fucking problems, right? And also too in assistant, hey, there's something here in the kitchen. Set up, it says play music for cooking. Chiong, play 90s hip hop. after talks of, whoa, why are we making a bunch of other shit? And Missy Elliott, suck it to me like you won't. Master Masupeka, turn up the volume. After talks of, my voice can't really play music in my living room. After talks of, why the fuck can I hear you through my whole house? Virtual reality. Whoa. Yeah, killer whales won't stop ramming. After talks of high priest, now, and I got kids. Wow, and I can't find my tofu on the planet. Now it must stop. And after talks of psychedelic and playing games with me and trying to turn my fucking brain into some record player to play musical chairs with white people, bitch, are you stupid? Wow, whoa, Hayden, whoa. Now, and Henderson police, because whoa, too gully with Brandy starting way too much shit, trying to kidnap a high priest's daughter. Wow, and bodies everywhere. Whoa, you're causing too much drama. I don't like you. Now, wow. Now, and talking of now, oh, car accident, all 4 of them died. Wow. And now, after talks of high priest, he died in jail after getting set up by Kamala Harris and Martha in them in East LA, starting shit with Moody Martinez. Look at causing hella drama and switching people's kids at birth. They're telling the truth. This man knew what the fuck they were doing because he saw somebody's son come to jail. He was there for like 37 years and he saw another version and said, oh, you're making clones, and they killed him. But now, after the house, here's work, come to a meeting, okay, trying to find the address. It's not this name, it's not, but looking at the paper in my hand, but typing in the wrong name anyways in Uber and finding, oh, here, look at the empty houses that we're looking for in Brazil. So all the favelas can raid white people. And there's weapons. And now, not true. Actually, phone call, ring. What happened to my house in Brazil? There's a woman twerking in it. What are you doing with this black woman? I told you to stop this. You're eating cocoa bread and fried bread every day, and you're going to the favelas with these women in their trucks, and you're getting followed out, and they're finding all of our weight. Now, why? Because the black bitch is screaming my fucking license plate and gave the whole favelas to hacking technology to swindle the bank. Now, whoa. And now, the next day, after Castellanos, Pasta Queen is telling the truth. Castellanos, that's his name. Braulio Castellanos. And not Braulio, also another high priest in Spanish. Thank you, he's a high priest in space. So now, and he left a letter. Why all of a sudden are you putting that in the media? Because Castellanos, because that's the lawyer's name. And finding everyone that was switching everyone's kids at birth, bitch. These Spanish women are gully. And then they mate them together in suavecita. You have to infiltrate their cartel. But their brother and sister are fucking. And they didn't even know. Oh! And now, and the hand can't separate. It doesn't matter. I have a mate. Whoa! Yeah. Fights, beatings, and a birth. Wow. Mm-hmm. That's usually how it goes. Now, right. Whoa. Ooh. And this one posting specific gloves. Let's talk about this high priest making Jenna. I've showed you enough. Oh, now here we go. Sunnybrook hiring 5 hours later for over 40 positions. Everyone fired. Wow. And Queen, can you? Yeah, now. Thank you, I will. So now after talks of, so do you, or am I tripping or not? I feel like that's just appropriate though. After talks about the octopus, I can see somebody doing something stupid with psychedelics and this thing being fucking demonic with suction cups everywhere and several trillion that then have several trillion database architectures, and they're all different and the same. And they can be differentiated onto different servers and networks and environments. Stop playing like that. That sounds ratchet and fucking stupid. Now have to be in a psychedelic. Wow, right. So, whoa. Now in a white bitch talking about oh, I know what to do. Let's go kill a bunch of black and brown kids and say that we're psychic and psychedelic and that we have an octopus, and writing a book about a psychic octopus that shows you how to solve somebody's murder because you went to the aquarium. Because didn't I say now, wow, a black woman going to the aquarium several times and wow. Oh, I forgot that you needed that to say that. And oh, I'm getting called in for questioning. Yeah, and arrested twice. And wow, it's just a gift. I don't know how long it's been in there. I rented this house from someone else. They could have left it in the freezer. 3 little girls, their vagina. And wow. And getting hit with Gragazanaram. And wow. Right. And speech. And whoa. And red groupers from Mars. And suck it to me like you want to. Hey. And the high priestess from Mars saying, now it's time for war. Now, right. And coming down with drama and chaos, bitch, you're starting too much shit. Listen, Right, virtual reality. That's what they opened it up for, so they can plagiarize off me, but they owe me billions of dollars. But today we just settled a deal. I'm getting $300 million in the next few weeks, and then we're getting a building, and then we're going to be doing several conferences across the state, rebuilding a bunch of farms, upgrading a bunch of technology. We've settled some of the food system because several people died. They decided to take action. Joe Biden signed an order to get Gavin Newsom out of office. I think he's getting removed from office, and several people got set the fuck up. Tony Thurmond is working. He's bringing me in to change the whole childhood education system. That's them. These kids are no longer going to be getting programmed or IEP drama or nonsense. A lot of kids have spina bifida, MS, and stuff like that. We can make them walk and talk in less than a month with certain type of like elements and carbon and stuff like that, and just sound therapies. We're getting all that started now. Now? Because ESP died. Thank you. So let's keep on talking, right? So. Right? And rabbits in your office with headscarves and screaming with bathtubs and telling your business, bitch, after 2 or 3 rounds of that, so let's keep on going. Wow, right. So, yeah, this dingo, this high priest, sometimes you guys think things are funny, but they're not. And this high priest, even in the laughter, oh, yeah, it's still sad. So, the Middle Eastern royal family, the Al Hafla, which also involves Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, etc. They brought us in and they've been facilitating a lot. I just want to say, if you play with Burner and his cannabis, you will lose everything. Thank you. So, so wow. And he is going to make sure that a lot is settled. For those of you guys who are wondering, like, what happened with the cannabis robbery stuff? He's helping people behind the scenes like get their stuff back. They've identified a lot, seized a lot. A lot of people that like there were raids and stuff like that. Make sure you like find out from the police. There's going to be an inventory of all the raids that were done, so everyone gets their product back. That's coming up this week too. So the next few weeks, a lot's going to be changing, a lot's going to be moving, and that's going to be done. So I mean, until then, let's keep on working because they're acting like this is not happening. So we're doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. So I said, let me just keep on putting myself out there and keep on doing this and this and that. I'm gonna be working regardless. So I'm trying to pull up one of these photos. So I told you guys that this high priest, yeah, you're trying to usurp us. Ooh, that white ibis akasha. They make sure that people don't produce on the island, especially the dingo population. It's not high. They don't really get caught in like meat trafficking. What ends up happening is they have like something of magic that they do, so dingoes don't get pulled down here and like suffer unnecessarily. So they work with Tahudi, the high priest of Akasha, and he gives them certain gifts. So because they killed this high priest, the Al Haftua, aka the Middle Eastern royal family, they went and said that we're going to make Jannah for him, wrap his body in white, and make sure that he gets a proper send off with the cremation, which is proper to leave your body here, leave your body from this plane. And that's actually in the Quran. That's actually in Hafiz, chapter 24, and that's like verse 8. So we're going to read that, and this high priest is going to get Jannah in front of everyone. But you guys want to know how this is real because they said that we're going to go make Jannah for this high priest, and people thought that was funny, like, oh, the dog, he's a high priest. I have to show you that they're going to make Jannah for this high priest because you guys remember in that video there was a Sphinx cat that was misbehaving and starting to hit. And I had actually met her sister on my Instagram like 2 years ago. Let me just show you this. Yeah, that was actually 3 years ago. I posted her on my Instagram. I'm gonna show you this, and you're gonna be like, "That's not true." It is, and that's how you know to respect these animals and stop playing because they can't stop you from reproducing, and that's why a lot of whites in Australia can't reproduce. And we're gonna bind your womb one more time. That's the high priestess, just to show you that we are not playing. No, the animal kingdom has spoken. That high priest that you guys put on that dollar bill and the eagle, that high priest, queer, the high priest of aerial and air warfare, mental, he's really fucking playing for you from Kemet. Whoa. Right. So look at this. And I said, how I sleep knowing I'm not a karmic. My ancestors fuck with me the long way and I'm divinely guided because I love her nail color. I have a bonnet that color. After talks of pink, right? And Dan Noyes from ABC 7 News wearing a really hot pink tie that let everyone know everyone's watching this. I'm gonna show you that. Because when does he do that? Right. So look at this. And she commented and said, "Oh, praise to Allah with the wave." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, high priest." Yeah, and he's getting a proper send off. I'm so happy for him. But this is the one that he saw in your clunk, like he set them all up because they were robbing everyone's farm. Yeah, moments of bravery, they bring attacks, right? But they also bring righteousness and an awareness of how much warfare needs to be waged. What is this? Yeah, then they brought this car mopping on him, starting hella shit. Angry. Anyways, I appreciate, yeah, they're gonna make Jana for him today. Thank you. I'll have to um yeah, I will definitely look up those verses from Hafiz and we'll read it out for the high priest because he definitely deserves it. Him and his mate. And they've been together for a long time. They have children and things like that. And that is very unfortunate. So he's gonna get his body back. So Quran.com. That's why I said Quran.com and it brought me to hacking. So at least you guys know what they're on now. And that says the royal family is involved. Oh, okay. And that's how somebody's going to take this and start a war in Saudi Arabia. That's all it takes. Quran.com. Oh, wow. Sorry. So, and we have agreed that there's going to be special announcements about what's going to be happening with what you call Islam moving forward, which was just a specific serpent that decided to be goofy and create a specific system that just didn't have women in it. So no high priestess, right? Okay, well now no mate, or now every mate, or now not the mate that I wanted. What the fuck? What's burqa? That's the type of shit that she started. Not geese. That's her name. She's a serpent. Wow. So oh, and look at those who set the ranks, 37. The spoils of war, number 8. Wow. And Quran and divinating now with Quran. Let's continue. This is here in An-Nur, the light. 64 ayahs. Wow. And speaking of ayah, please leave my cousin Amna Ismail Idris alone. Thank you. And her dad's passing and their family's passing is being investigated by the feds. You guys are going to jail. And that nonsense with that necropolis meat and young. How could if kids he can stop that shit right now? They just speak your language. I'm Hebrew 7 times. You know me. And you know me. Stop that. Sabrina DeHowry, let me catch your hand in sleep or anywhere near any store having out Oklahoma in front of it. Bitch, you're gonna see blood. A woman with the pussy so vicious, the whole public gets to see it. Wow. But they didn't. Whoa. And that's called Aster, aka Esther, the Aster, aka Daisy. My birthday is in the Bible. So when they're talking about celebrations of Adar, they're talking about the 13th, 14th, and 15th of Adar. That's August. That's my birthday, somebody else's birthday, and also mine. So, but what about the mate? If it's my birthday, it's his birthday. If it's his birthday, it's her birthday. And they do have the same birthday. Thank you. Okay. So it says here, and the 5th oath that Allah may condemn him if he is lying. Whoa. For her to be spared the punishment, she must swear 4 times by Allah that he is telling a lie. And the 5th oath that Allah may be displeased with her if he is telling the truth. Whoa. You would have suffered had it not been for Allah's grace and mercy upon you, and had Allah not been accepting of repentance, all wise. He's talking to Australia right now. Indeed, those who came up with that outrageous slander are a group of you. Do not think this is bad for you. Rather, it is good for you. They will be punished, each according to their share of sins. As for their mastermind, he will suffer a tremendous punishment. Thank you. So don't play with these animals. He's a high priest. Thank you. So let me go and read this in Al-Afghan. So starting here, bad thing. Whoa, you're playing with Arabic like this? The master holder of fire intelligence in a language, which is a specific type of database held by a specific octopus, and you're playing with Quran saying this is just bad? This says this right here says that says at a specific point in time, you're going to find that when you engage in a specific frequency and vibration against one who's in a specific vibration of God, you will then circle back on yourself and invert your portal functions and your spiral functions. You will then move backwards in your thinking and your behavior. Then everything in your life will be backwards in its thinking and its behavior, and you will create a double okay, aka an in and out portal that is merged in the middle and a kamazat. So now You defame that high priest and you're saying in his name a dingo? That's just not it. His name is High Priest Waikako Kwantir. Right, I'm the high priest of mental warfare and reproductive justice. So when you're talking about doulas and all these ugly girls playing with Alicia Garza, I'm doing that work. Thank you. That's how you bitches are getting funding. That's what he wants you to know. Wow. Whoa. So that's all I really have to say. It's 12:44. And that's also another in the Quran about mates. And it's actually in this line. Not here, here, not here. A group art. And this says, Il al twainai failis al of I il Qur'ata of us I in of I. Some people say it fast, right? I'll have to an to Qur'an alison I. This is saying when you see one and then you see many, find yourself in the many, then you will find yourself as one again. What you will find is that you are like many, but not like them at all. You will find a likeness in your intelligences. You will also find a likeness in your desires, in things that you are attracted to for work, in love, and sometimes even in business and merchantry, right? And in what you want to build in the afterlife. But do not get too merged or too close, because remember that as there is a similarity, there is a difference in the Afkon that carries your Akopai, aka the planet that carries a specific intelligence, aka Sun or Mercury or Mars with that specific zodiac sign, right? So that's kind of like what this is saying right here. And saying that for mates, because that's how they used to like really find out like who your mate was. And that's how they switched up the whole zodiac and like started a bunch of bullshit. So now, but the moon and the stars talking about the mates, the original like mates, like the Fatima and Hafiz. So anyways, let's move forward from that. And thank you, High Priest, and thank you, Al-Hapla in Australia. And if you want to keep on playing, but you will get your head knocked off. So that's what I have to say. Please contact me if you guys need any help. And this man, now look, he saw it too. And it's good because now all his coworkers are watching. This man by the name of Matt Hunter, he contacted me and said tool time. Right? Because we were talking about tools, right? Like, remember Stephanie and her new tool for mates? Right. Because he heard that and said, whoa, hey, Stephanie, you're really extreme, hey? And mapping content made easy. And mapping content, because we're talking about people like uploading maps and starting shit like, I will use your eyes to like spy and find kids. Like, we're talking about Palantir maps, because everyone's watching this. Capturing their attention, pain points. Yeah, because we're talking about using the acupuncture chart to like play with magnets and start hella shit and like discombobulate holes. Right. Yeah. And you're just like, okay, I want to play. And you're like, so, right, the key benefits, right, of leaving me the fuck alone. You can live, I mean, whoa. So go play with the High Priest if you want to. So that's really just it, you guys. That's what I have for you for the madness that they got started. Slow down. Girl, just let me love you. Hi, cousin. He just wants people to know that whoever did it got clapped. They did get clapped. Just make it clap. Thank you, Sean Paul. He was involved too. Just make it clap. Please clap, Beanie Man. I want to. Okay, so anyways. And thank you, Tariana Pastel, the mighty iguana. She's getting out of jail. Oh, well, we're going that way. Thank you. So you guys have a great day, okay? Thank you for watching. Bye. Whoa.